Alright, today we're reading Adam and Eve. This account of the heavens and the earth when the Lord God made the earth. No shrub had yet appeared on the earth, and no plant had yet sprung up. For the Lord God had not sent rain on the earth, and there was no work done to the ground. But streams came up from the earth and watered the whole surface of the ground. Then the Lord God formed man from dust of the ground, and breathed breath into his nostrils, the breath of life. And God made man become a living being. Now the Lord God had planted a garden in the east of Eden, and there he put a man and had formed. The Lord God made all kinds of trees grow out from the ground. The trees were pleasing to the eye of good for food. In the middle of the garden there was a tree, the tree of life, and the tree of all knowledge of good and evil. A river watering the garden flowed from Eden. From there was separated into four headwaters. The name of the first, I can't say that, the Pison, it winding through the entire I don't know what this is. Hevlea, where there was gold. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these words. Anyways, verse 12. The gold of that land is good, arithmetic resign, and oxen are also there. The name of the second river is Gihon, I think that's what it's called. It winds through the entire land of Cush. The name of the third river in the Tigris, it runs along east of Ashur, and the fourth river is the Euphrates. Well, I knew that one. Verse 15. The Lord God took man and put him into the Garden of Eden to work and take care of it. And the Lord God commanded the man, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat from it, you will certainly die." The Lord God said, "It's not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Now the Lord God formed out of the ground of all wild animals and the birds in the sky. He brought them to man to see what he would name them. Whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. So the man gave name to all the livestock, the birds in the sky, and all the wild animals. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. So the Lord caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. While he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed him up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and brought her to the man. And the man said, "This is now my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man." That's why a man leaves his father and his mother and untitled to his wife, and they become one flesh. Adam and his wife were both naked and felt no shame. Alright, now it's the fall. Well, that's what the title says for this one. The fall. I guess it's when they get casted out the garden. So, this is Genesis chapter 3. Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God who had made. He said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from the tree of wisdom in the garden?" The woman said to the serpent, "We may eat from the fruits of the trees in the garden, But did God say, You must not eat from the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die. You will not certainly die, the serpent said to the woman. For God knows that is when you eat from it, and your eyes will be opened, and you will be just like God, knowing good and evil. When the woman saw the fruit of the tree and that it was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and also desirable for gain and wisdom, she took it and ate it. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together, and they made coverings for themselves. Then the man and his wife heard sound from the Lord God as he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called the man. Where are you? He answered. Where are you? He answered, I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid. And he said, Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from that tree that I commanded you not to eat from? The man said, The woman who you put me here with gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it. Then the Lord God said to the woman, What have you done? The woman said, The serpent deceived me, and I ate it. So the Lord God said to the serpent, Because you have done this, I curse you. Cursed are you above all the livestock and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly. You will eat dust. And all the days of your life I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offsprings and her. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. To the woman he said, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe, with painful labor. You will give birth to children. Your desires will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. To Adam he said, Because you listened to your wife and ate from the fruit of the tree which I commanded you, you must not eat from. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toils you will eat from food it all the days of your life. It will be produced thorns, thistles for you, and you will eat plants of the fields by sweat of your brows. You will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken. For dust you are, and dust you will return. Adam named his wife Eve, because she would become the mother of all living. The Lord made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. And the Lord God said, The man will now become like one of us, knowing good and evil. He must not allowed to reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever. So the Lord God banished him from the Garden of Eden to work from the ground which he had been taken. After he drove man out of it, he placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden cherubim and flaming sword with flashing back and forth to guard the way of the tree of life. That's the end of the story. The next story we're going to be reading on my post I'm going to post as a separate video is Cain and Abel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and may the Lord bless you.